So, anyways, I was saying.
So then the doctor told me like that's not coming out. I was
Oh.
like,
So anyways,
what
Now
do you
you're
mean?
stuck with that. That's a part of you now.
What do you mean that's not coming out? And he showed me the picture. I was like, it was far up there.
Oh,
Like that
man.
was far up there. You
Further
could
than
see
they
the
thought.
Barbie, and then like, and the Barbie was relatively removable maybe, but it was like the hair was entangled with the Ken.
that's how
They were holding. They were holding hands at least, so at least they're together. They have each other.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, they're not getting out.
Yeah,
I'm gonna keep them there.
We're live, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh,
What's
shit.
up, everybody?
Whoops.
Hello, everyone.
If you're interested in getting strange obstructions removed from your crevices, we've got links in the description. No, we don't.
What do you mean, dude? That's what the
we can
children
have-
holiday activity book was for.
Oh yeah,
there's
that's
only
true.
50 people.
Oh God. New
Oh,
adventure
60, actually.
faction.
My bad.
So yeah, it's
jumped
me,
up.
Dundam. It's me. I'm also joined by
Am I supposed to
Thomas,
introduce myself?
Wambles, and Matthias, also known as
Wambly.
Matthias.
Also known as what was that name? I would sometimes.
Oh,
do?
matches, yeah.
Yeah, Matthews. Known by Matthews, as I'm known by one fat man in John Doerr.
When the algebra hits really hard.
I'm thinking like, what was the name? I had this name.
Oh,
But it was- that was not my name. No. I mean, it could be.
I mean, there was
Was,
Smegman,
That's it.
Bagman.
Yes.
the owner of Smeg Appliances. Yeah.
Well, I wish. I'd be so rich.
All right, so we are going to be playing Adventure White Hand because someone here apparently has devised a whole script. He is completely ready to introduce this adventure faction. Apparently,
You
this
put him on the
is.
spot like that. That's so.
He did it himself. That's what he
I guess
said.
I mean, you know,
you put
I set myself up for it.
He did. So I'm gonna click play here, and I will get rid of our little spoilers blocked for your convenience.
That's
Yeah.
not even on the screen, by the way. It's
I
just,
know. I had it.
Oh, now it is. Oh
Now
my
it
god,
is.
look at that.
I know.
One
I know.
for your convenience.
We made
Fuck yeah.
It is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all ready for White Hand?
I had so many things I want to say, but yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Ready for White Hand.
Oh boy.
White glove.
Stop it.
Okay.
What am I clicking? Do you want me to
What is
stream on
it?
Discord, by the way, to make it easier so that you can see in time?
Yes, that would actually be very helpful.
Okay. Because I can do that. And
So this doesn't have a new fortress then?
I want to cry.
That's a shame.
All I want to do is cry.
Damn.
Damn.
All I can do is cry.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
You want me to dip on in?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I saw a few people guess this accurately, and actually somebody randomly said this a few years ago. But for those of you who wondered, Adventure White Hand is in fact an all-orc take on Isengard. The Dunlendings have been told to go home and take a bath. The
I can't believe you've done
Adventure.
this.
I have, yes. It's a form of discrimination, and I am actively promoting it.
yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah, yeah.
I
Oh
would
man,
love
would
to
it be funny if it was me? Man.
I know. I had to zoom in. I saw someone
I
with
had to
long
see.
hair. And I'm like, okay.
It was
There's
this?
only a few of us. It was a certain necromancer of Dol Guldur
Oh,
with
Oh, yeah.
his brow piercings that you gave him. Oh man. It's the birthday boy. Okay.
Hey, boy. All right. So, a lot of this faction is going to be really similar to base Isengard, but the early game and the way you progress into the late game is actually quite different. So, the first thing you want to do is check out the new Isengard Orc Pit, which you can get from the builder.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, few new things here.
Yeah. It's brought back.
Yeah, I
It's
don't
the
actually
soup.
don't know if the new orc is on there. Now that I think about it.
Oh, it's okay. We'll find out.
Yeah.
We'll just ignore it if it's not.
Yeah. So, a lot of this stuff here is actually going to be really familiar if you've played the campaign. So, are you fighting an enemy?
Yeah, there's a peasant Rohan on, I think it's like 70 70 handicap. So
Oh yeah, you'll be fine.
Jesus
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Christ.
yeah, I'll be fine. Oh, look at those! Oh,
Yeah.
I'm
So from the
I hate these
Isengard
buttons.
Orc Pit, you can get Isengard Orcs.
We'll need to do a new button for the pikemen. Sorry.
Yes.
yeah, we will because that's
I'll do
Yeah,
that.
I think I mentioned that a while ago.
You may have.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
straw heads.
Yeah. Yep, here they come. So you can get Isengard Orcs from the Isengard Orc Pit, and they are gonna be kind of your primary fighting force in the beginning, which does make the beginning of the game a little bit like Mordor, but there's some key differences we'll get into. Yep, the orcs are pretty much identical to Mordor orcs, except for the fact that they can pillage.
Oh yes, they can.
And they
Yeah.
do they get heavy armor? No, what is that?
They do not. That
Bloodlust.
we will get into. That is bloodlust, which
Alright.
we will come back to that.
Okay, yeah, put a pin in that. Okay.
Yeah, put a pin in that.
Yeah.
Do you want to get? I don't think it's gonna mess things up if you use Restore Man's thing.
Oh,
Um,
I don't even remember what I need to
press
press
C.
for this. Oh, one. There we go.
Yeah.
Got it.
So we're cheating now.
Um,
if you,
I wanna. Yeah, let me go get these builders killed because I don't want them anymore.
yeah, I always do that too.
Alright, get out of here.
When I was doing this one, I would avalanche them. But
Oh my god, that's not a bad idea.
yeah. Yeah. So another thing you probably you might want to try building is. Wait.
What?
What is somebody's talking about somebody's talking about my voice?
Yes.
Wanley's
Thank you.
voice so much he's talking like 50s trapper ad guys with some kind of mid-Atlantic tone. Wow.
You don't sound like the Mid Atlantic thing to me, but
I don't.
well, no, you definitely don't. Sorry,
should-
like that was bad.
You should you should put on your real accent though.
Well, I don't really do that when I'm out in public though, because it kind of locates me. So
Right? Yeah. Yeah.
I'd rather kind of keep that to myself for now.
Oh, you never even use that around us. That's amazing.
No, that one comes out when I'm around my family. So.
Oh, it's amazing.
Yeah.
Southern drawl.
That's
Is that what they call
Southern
it?
drawl.
The southern drawl. Hell yeah,
Yeah.
brother. Okay, what are we?
Minnesotan.
Minnesotan,
yeah, brother.
Minnesotan.
My
Good
my,
old
my
Midwest.
Minnesotan wife is developing a southern accent, which is very
Oh.
funny.
Oh
but,
boy, I'm so sorry.
yeah.
Oh, what do you mean?
Minnesota
That's-
thing is awesome.
Yeah, Minnesota's wonderful.
Anyway, sorry. Dude.
Anyway, so
Don't you know there, eh? Okay, where are we going?
don't you know there?
Yeah, where are we going? All right, what's next here in this
Don't,
Isengard?
Don't spill your pap on your plug bar, okay? There.
Okay, don't worry about it. Just make sure to ice
the
off
next-
your car in the morning. Okay, where are we go? where are we going?
Okay, go ahead and build a ward pit now.
Work fit, okay.
Yeah. This is pretty small.
Oh
man.
straw heads. Ooh,
Straw heads
Eisen
are-
Orc banner.
Yep, Eisen Orc banner. So you got those cool Isengard orcs.
Yeah, I got the white hand. I love it.
This feels like minor details to the adventure faction.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, it is
I love
minor
it.
details, but they will cascade.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's Asian Ring style, really.
Yeah, well, I'm real big into spending a lot of time talking about things that aren't really all that cool. So.
I think
Okay,
that's like everyone on this team, but yeah.
Yeah. So with the Warg Pit, the small changes.
cool.
Yeah.
With the Warg Pit, the small changes that the Warg packs do return.
Yeah, the old school.
Yep, they return, which means you can get some cav right away. And Warg Riders have been buffed back up to their pre-nerf stats, so they
To be honest with you. But good.
everybody complained about how bad they are, and they're not bad. It's just it's balance. But who cares about that? That's why we go on adventures. So
I should say, by the way, like, Wembley here is the person who invented adventure factions.
oh yeah, that was me.
And it was
Yeah,
his
you
original
are.
idea.
Yeah, it's
Fuck
your
you
fault.
for that.
It's your fault. Yeah,
Yeah.
mother, you
That was my
motherfucker.
fault.
Yeah, now I'm never going to be done. But yeah.
Thousands.
All I
Thousands
did was
of
just make a
lost
map.
hours of
It's
sleep.
not my fault.
Yeah,
It's
and I was
not
just
my
like, hey,
fault.
what if we made this into an illness?
Yeah, and now we're all like terminal. But anyway, yeah.
It's completely
Yeah.
terminal.
So Warg Riders have the same stats as their gun to bad cousins. So you
Oh,
can
okay.
have fun crashing into stuff with them now.
Oh, big God. These were made
Yeah.
by
Like the
Elod.
film.
The phenomenal models by Elod.
Still rolling. I'm so glad we have them.
Yep. You can, if you want to, you can go ahead. If you're up for it, if you're feeling it, you can go ahead and make an Uruk pit. That's where the
I want
good stuff.
I want to
is.
get the
Oh, yeah.
the axes though. So why
Oh, yeah,
axes from the pit?
So I really wanted to include the Scout Uruks, but they didn't really make a lot of sense from the way the Uruk pit works now.
New animations,
because
by the way.
Yes, new animations by the wonderful and talented Laurie. Their animations are really, really good, especially their running ones are some of my favorite ones now.
Yeah, they're great. They're great. I love
Yeah,
them.
they
They
look
look
I
really
like
good.
them in game.
They look so fucking
Yeah.
good.
So statistically, they're a little bit like Blackworks. So they kind of follow the Mordor model of the early game. They're pretty good against like spam units, but they can also kill orcs to get more powerful and get access to their
Oh.
raider ability. So they have brawl.
Yes. Okay. Good.
So they can level up
I
killing
love that.
their orcish cousins.
That's good.
Yeah, I love that from BFME 1. That was a lot of fun.
Yep. So they get that
them
back.
now.
And they can level up. The reason why scouts are not here will be revealed in a moment.
Okay, I'll get the Uruk pit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna remember now just because I can.
Yeah.
I forgot. Yeah, this is the campaign.
Yeah, it's great.
Such a good map.
Yeah, I love this map.
Yeah.
You can just like turn the rain off entirely as well if you play.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be the same as the regular skirmish. It's an adventure.
Yeah, that's true. I left it on because it was themey, but if it's like
Yeah.
really excessive, we can maybe.
But
turn it off.
it could be like that scene in the film when they're marching out from Isengard before the rain actually starts falling. Nice cloudy sky,
Yeah.
That's true.
like moody atmosphere as they march across the Isen.
Oh,
I
yeah. I
know.
was gonna do one
Okay.
for you, Tom. Just forgot.
You were
But
gonna
I
do
will.
what?
I will. Oh, I said I was gonna. I asked Thomas to make a list of buttons he needed for things that I just never did them.
Oh, okay.
But I'll do them. I just
Oh,
forgot.
you're good. Okay, so there are a few. Well, there's one new and one changed edition here. All the Uruks
So
pretty
many.
much. Yeah, all the Uruks are pretty much the same. But we've got some new friends here,
I just want to get everything.
which
done.
also which I did not even tell you also have new animations. So
You what? You what?
yep.
You what? Oh, you did new runs.
Yeah, I did new runs.
Oh my god.
So these
Oh,
are the
they're
fighting
different.
Uruk-hai longbowmen.
Oh, they're different now. Yes.
Yep.
Oh, they do the
Yep.
cheer thing. Yeah.
Yep. They run
Oh,
with their
bye,
bows
Mary.
up.
Rip. Up and down.
Yep. So we had a hole in the roster for an elite archer. This is actually your idea.
Yes, it was.
To add these guys.
Heavily
So
armored
these
orc bowmen.
are some pretty cool elite archers. They as they level up, they can bleed enemies with their arrows, but not only that, they get access to an explosive arrow volley coming at you from shadow
What the fuck?
coming at you from shadow and flame. So they
Great.
yeah.
There's new animations. Oh my god. Yes.
They don't have new firing animations, but they do have new running animations.
That's okay. The running is the biggest part.
Yeah.
Are these used by like the Uruk scouts as well?
Not currently. They could be though.
They
They
should.
should. They absolutely should.
Because then Lurtz will go back. Yeah, because that's it's the
Fair
pheromone.
Yeah.
has unique feel, and it makes my brain tingle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
The reason why that's actually the reason why the axes are in this faction
My
on the
neurons
scouts
activate.
is because I played like several test matches with them, and the scouts were just like really like hard to differentiate from the longbowmen, and
Oh, yeah.
so
Who did that portrait for a long moment?
I did.
Yeah.
You did.
I
Oh,
did.
that's fantastic. I love
Thank
it.
you. Thank
It's
you.
really fucking clean.
It took me a
really,
while.
really like it. Yeah. It's really great.
Yeah.
A
So
lot of
longbowmen.
compositing.
Yeah, they're a really fun addition. They have really long range, which is cool, and they're also relatively tanky. So they do not have a weapon toggle. They are purely archers. So
Yeah, I was actually looking. I was thinking, I'm like, oh wait, yeah, no, there is no toggle because I'm just so used to.
I like it now when things don't have toggle.
yeah, I
There's many
I-
toggle.
There
I
is
don't know how I'm
no.
There-
speaking in broken English, but
There are many toggle. Because why not?
there is many toggle indeed.
there is mini toggle in game. Yes.
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 Yes. Oh, yes.
So slight change
Yeah, I won't
to
look at the. I
the.
look at the spellbook. I shouldn't do that yet.
Oh yeah, we'll do heroes and we'll do spellbook.
Damn, okay.
Slight change to the manslayers. They now come in a battalion of 10,
Ooh.
and they their stats are more in line with Huskarls because they want to fill that role, and they level up to 5 instead of 10. So that pretty much the same function, but they're a little more accessible, cheaper. They're not that kind of niche heroic battalion. They're semi-heroic in this. But yeah, they're fun, real easy to use. And that's pretty much it for the Urks and Orcs. We can go ahead and let's do heroes. Yeah, we'll do heroes and we'll do spellbook.
Okay.
Yeah.
I gotta say, I'm very
Look-
impressed at your presentation.
I know.
I told you,
It's-
I rehearsed this several times.
It's so much
Yeah,
better
because-
than my
because-
poor read through of Last Alliance. Yeah.
Oh,
Since the longbows don't have a weapon upgrade, do they have relatively high damage to begin with? Obviously, with the bleed, explosive arrows makes up for regardless. Yes, they do. Their damage is the bleed is really gnarly. Like the bleed like I've seen like you can unleash like a volley with them, with bleed, and then like before they fire again, whatever they fired at will be dead. Like it's pretty savage. And I mean, obviously, this is an adventure faction. It's not a highly curated PvP faction, so we just kind of adjust for the fun factor. But yeah, they are fun to use.
Oh, get out of here. Storman, go home. Okay, I'll just buy everybody. Oh,
Yeah,
Grishnak,
most
there
of the-
is.
Yep, Grishnak there is.
Grishnak, there
so
is.
Pretty much everybody is the same, except there is one Moonlighter who is now a permanent member of the roster.
Moonlighter.
And
This little lamplighter over here.
an entirely new character as well who is here. So yeah, everybody else is this. Oh, actually, no. There's one change to Ugluk as well.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
His leadership includes orcs now, or something like that.
no, there's a little bit of a change to his summon.
Okay.
Morg has come.
Ah!
Don't look him in the eye.
Oh, there we go.
There he is.
There he is. Malher, there is.
Yep. He's in there. Yeah.
Oh my God, look at him. Look at Mog. His sword's
Have you heard
humongous.
his voice yet?
I have it really low. Hold on, I'll turn it up really quick. Man, who is that?
That's I don't know. It's I don't know who that could be.
Some weirdo.
Some asshole.
Some AI asshole. Oh no! Shit! You know, here's the
No,
thing.
it's you. It's
No,
it's
it's-
Wednesday.
Yeah, no, that's me. No
It is-
AI. That's me.
Well, no, that's the thing though. It is the AI asshole because you're AI
yeah,
with
that's
bleed. But then I realized when I said it, I'm like, wait, shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
This sounds great though, dude. Oh my god.
Oh,
Continue.
the AI asshole being. Oh my! I just got it. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Yeah, I didn't
The
think
guy who made
about
the AI too hard, and now everyone's mad. Yeah. That
Yeah.
Guy.
that. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I was thinking. I wasn't even thinking about the
The-
Yeah.
you know,
The
our
horrible implications of
incoming doom.
AI. Yeah.
Our incoming
Yes.
doom.
Or salvation at this point.
Or yeah, either way, you know. As long as
Salvation.
I don't feel anything, it'll be
As long as I'm
fine.
dead, it's fine. Yeah.
I'm such
Okay.
a doom. There was a raid earlier, by the way. Thank you, May Shadowfax.
Yes.
All right.
Okay, so
got
we can look at
Mog.
Grishnak first.
Want to look at Krishnak first? Let's do it. Okay. Come
Yeah,
here, buddy.
because he's got some of his other abilities, but yeah, if you want to level him up real quick.
Gotta look at him. Oh yeah, hold on, let me get. What is it?
I'm not making that Grishnak model like an evening.
Yeah, it's really good.
I just definitely needed it. Nah, it's not that good now, but it was good then. I'm not redoing Grishnak, by the way. Never ever.
He's
No,
fine.
I don't give a shit. Yeah, no.
Okay, so he's got his wicked jab, but he also, if you look at his leadership that he has, which is Scum from Lugburs, he actually makes nearby orcs run just as fast as Urukai do. So if you keep him with orcs, they can
that's
keep up with
clever.
orcs.
That's very
Yeah.
steamy.
So he can escort like big groups of orcs. Across
Very
the map.
loreful, as some assholes would say.
Very
I love
loreful.
that. I love
Loreful.
that. Yeah.
First time someone
Yeah.
said the word loreful, I think I died inside, and I've never recovered.
Yeah,
hate that
yeah, I
word.
know.
Anyway, yeah.
I haven't.
I use it now.
The heartburn
Awful.
that came from that still hasn't gone away.
No,
Very
Kenny.
loreful.
His that first ability that he has there, which actually his leadership upgrades at some point. If you want to mouse over that real quick.
At level 7.
Oh yeah,
Orc skin armor.
Just gives yeah, this orc skin armor. The next ability is Sneaky Get.
Sneaky
Yeah, he slows enemies and reduces their vision. So he can slow them down and make it hard for them to see. So
Excellent.
that's just it's a fun one. The next one. This one is great. Conniving Skeever. He stealths and moves 15% faster, but at level 5, the stealth knocks everybody back. It's literally pocket sand. So
Okay, hold on.
if you, see if you can get close to like some enemies that use it. It's actually really funny.
It's frustrating to me, Thomas, how good your ideas are. It really is. Because now we
I had to
can't
get
do-
rid of all the bad ones.
Yeah, no. They're really good ideas, and now we can't have them in the main factions. It's so good. Pocket sand. Fuck. You know, like
Pocket
that's
sand.
great.
Yeah.
It's just great. Damn. Anyway, yes, carry on.
Yeah. So it's not gonna work on cavalry,
Okay, here, let
unfortunately.
me. Oh, that's okay.
Yeah, they won't be able to hurt you. Yeah, get in there and then use it.
Conniving Schemer. Schemer. Oh my god, it is pocket sand.
Yeah, it's pocket sand, and now he's invisible. So
Oh,
You
but
get
I think
in
I
there.
accidentally attacked.
yeah, so you can use it to just knock everybody back and disappear, and then run away.
Beautiful. And then shout. I'm gonna bleed you.
Yep.
Or whatever. Oh,
And
fuck. I forgot what Grishnak says. Oh no.
Bleed you like a stuck pig, I believe.
Isn't that what Gorbag?
The-
Fails.
Wait, no, it's Gorbag. Dagummit. I get them confused all the time. like just
Yeah,
like their lines.
I can't believe this. I
Yeah,
don't
you know,
remember. I don't remember anymore.
I don't remember anymore. I don't remember anything.
Oh my god, it's John Lennon.
Yeah.
I don't remember anything. All right. What are we?
Yeah, you don't accidentally Lennon. You'll never come back from that. But I think other than that, his two abilities that he got from his summon are pretty much the same. They're just moved up. Like he gets Wicked Jab and Orcish Tenacity and all that. But he's got significantly more health than he does in the summon. So he's kind of a support assassin-y character. He's really fun, especially when you use him with orcs.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, we
Orc
can move
chieftain.
over to the main event, which is Mog.
Does he say, let's put a maggot hole in your belly? Is that what he says?
Let's put a maggot hole in your
Yeah, that's what it
belly.
is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we
Yeah,
go.
I watched
Thank
that
you.
scene over and over to get screens for the buttons to use. You'd think I'd remember that.
Roll. Nice.
But okay, so Mog is he's actually got a pretty robust kit. He's a big frontline brawler, which is something that Isengard didn't really have. He's modeled off of Karen Lambar's stats, so he's a tanky boy.
Ooh.
He has 2 weapon modes. which are the first buttons.
that cleave!
Yeah. Also, he can hey bada bada swing and just like knock everybody back.
My God, that animation. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
So complete.
Armored Berserker. Mog gains 5% armor up to maximum. Can be toggled.
Yeah.
Oh.
And yeah,
So-
that is the new Kingsguard. The models are in.
Oh,
I
nice.
think they were on screen for a bit there.
Yeah, they were.
Yeah.
I'll have to look at them
So
closer
basically,
for
depending on whether he's in Armored Berserker or Ruthless Executioner, he will either gain damage over time or armor over time. And if you get his damage bonus all the way up, for example, you can swap over to his armor bonus, and one will deteriorate while the other goes up.
Fuck, that's cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, and
And,
that's why that's why one of them is like more purple and the other one's more red. Okay. Oh, yep. There's a new
Yeah.
Kingsguard. Oh,
There they are.
Wow. Look how big Mog is. He's so fucking huge.
He's big. He's a big boy. He also Dark Souls
love it.
runs.
The hell yeah.
Yep.
Let's hear the howl.
I mean,
I actually forgot. I haven't actually put the audio for the howl in yet.
We have it in the mod. It's in the base game. Yeah, you gotta do
Oh,
that.
no. I did a unique howl for Mog.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. We
Okay.
can use the one from the film if you want to, but I did do one.
I mean, no. If you have a
both.
yeah, you can have both.
Vary it up.
Yeah, we can vary it up.
Combine
Sure.
them, whatever you want.
So
Yeah.
yeah, Wrathful Spawn. I know that it's a fear ability, but it also, yeah, it lets him trample and
Oh my God.
lets him move faster.
Jesus.
And then
Ooh, Mounted Royal Guard, Aaron. Note the new horse. I've never previewed that. The new horse textures, changed model.
comes to Mr. Mog.
New horse.
It's a good horse. It's a really good horse.
Man, look at those. They look great in game. So proud of those.
Look at that beard as it fades into the water. Damn. Just sinks away. It's a good way to look at it, though. And then Decimate is his structure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When he gets, he gets down to 30% health. He goes into a rage.
Ooh.
And
What tells
you see-
that?
and when
Oh,
he's
this. Blood
low-
Frenzy?
Yeah, and he will siphon health, which actually doesn't seem to be currently working for some reason. Interesting. That's make a note of that. But
I want to see the big attack.
yeah,
God, that's so cool. And then the blood effects. Oh, that's man. Yeah, all those damage effects is still carrying on. Oh,
yep,
Yeah.
goodbye, Mog.
Definitely.
yeah,
Goodbye, Mog.
yeah. He makes extensive use of the blood effects.
Good. Yeah. No. Good. I hope so. Get it back. For the other here, you said. Oh yeah, let's get Mauer.
Yeah, he has Mauer, and that's pretty much. I think that's it.
Does
for
Mauer
yours.
do anything?
He's got the stats of a berserker, and that's about it.
Okay.
Alright. Fair enough.
Oh, Lurse with his
Yeah.
heavy armor. There he is.
Yep. He's just been shooting, leveling up. And then before, actually, you know what? We need to go to the Siege Works. That's what I forgot. Oh no, I can't believe I forgot that.
Oh! Yeah, God, I remember. Yeah.
Oh god, I
I
forgot.
don't.
Yeah.
I have
you know,
no
I
idea.
actually,
I don't remember. So
I was
this-
looking at the data.
high-res textures, didn't you? I think
Yeah,
I
they are in. They are all in. I actually last worked on this like 11 months ago, and then realized I did not finish any of this, and had to like something came over me, and I felt compelled to
classic
complete
modding
it.
moments.
Classic modding moment.
Oh, we have to look at the spellbook too.
I whoops, I'm doing 15
Yep,
things at
we'll
once,
do-
and now I'm confused.
Yeah, and then there's a very, very small change in the fortress that is worth it for the visual showcase because it's pretty cool.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that complete. Dad brain. I swear to God.
It's all coming back.
Yeah,
Dad brain is real.
it's a real thing.
Oh,
It
I
is
gotta
a
sip
real
my
thing.
coffee.
Oh no. Alright, no more coffee.
Oh yeah, it's like really late for you. It's like
Mauer.
3.
Yeah, but
3:30 in the
I
afternoon.
drink too much today anyway. I gotta cut back.
Oh,
But
fucking
yeah.
hell, there he is.
There he is.
He's in the mod.
There he is, and his
Fucking
weapon
God.
code is
Now-
apparently.
Now he's in.
If you can get him to a structure, I do want to see Mog's decimate power because it's pretty. Oh, you could use it on the wargs up there.
Huh? Oh.
Yeah, there's a warg creep. You could use it on that.
Hell yeah.
This is cool. I love the avalanche of detail.
That button. That's a nice button. Alright. Holy shit. Damn, that animation. Hell yeah.
Yep. Come on and slam.
Come on and slam.
Right.
Slam.
Welcome to the jam.
The jam.
Dude, and then that attack. That looks something like that's straight up from like the Third Age game. It's just
Yep.
I love it. Mog is cool. You made
He's cool.
me like Mog. Well done. I never
Cool.
like, dude.
Yeah, Mog was a joke. Like it started
Mog
as
was
a
a
joke.
fucking
Some
joke.
guy in the
Yeah.
community was like, yeah, "Why don't you have Mog?
Why don't you have Mog?
Where's
It's like,
Mog?
What
The fuck's a
the
Mog?
fuck is Mog? Why the fuck do you? Who is this character? Okay.
Yeah,
Now he's cool.
And then we added him in the Force of Eisen mission. I think
Just as
He-
a one-off
he
little
appeared.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just
Now
a
he's a hero.
manslayer. It was just a manslayer.
Yeah. Now he's a guy.
Now
A
he's
very
a
red guy.
Very red guy.
Ah.
So this thing's amazing. Also, note the animation here.
Okay. Oh.
That exits properly, right?
Yeah, I converted the mountain troll exit to the cave troll skeleton.
Oh, look at this troll. Wait, what the fuck? He's got armor.
Yeah. No, he's
Well,
like
the chain. This. Did you guys update him?
No.
Is this-
It's always been
well,
like
you
this.
did
Even
you
in
did
the
high res
campaign?
armor text. You did high res armor textures, and then you redid the troll's texture as well.
I think
or at least
that's-
I
recolored it.
did.
I think that
Yeah,
might
you
be
were-
because
Oh,
he
the
looked.
high-res armor textures I had, but we had to skill them down. So I just
Right.
sent you the ones that weren't skilled down.
Yeah, that's what you did. And then
Because I know he's in the
you
campaign, but
he looks different from the campaign because he's super pale in the campaign.
that's why. Yeah, he's like more. He's more Olakai looking.
You guys have wow. Well, you have an eye for things. I did this and I don't know.
Yeah, his ability is really cool. He's
Oh.
just using a vanilla button where he I think it slows him down. I can't remember, but he just gets like really tanky and temporarily, so he could just like kind of walk into just a mass of enemies and just absolutely dominate them. It's really fun.
There we go. Those are archers, but
Yeah, we'll have to make a cool button. Is that listed in your list of buttons?
No, it's not. I need to put that on the list.
Put it in there.
Yeah.
That's what she's. Sorry.
I can't believe
Just
you.
like that too. Just like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Duck.
It's horse time.
Good.
Yep. He gets all shiny.
Oh, good. Yeah, armor. Okay, I get it.
Yep.
Very clever. Subtle. I'm a big fan. I like this a lot. I was skeptical as fuck when you started this. I was just like, do we need this? Like, really?
Well, Corrigan said he, like, when I first talked about this idea like 2 years ago, Corrigan was just like, I don't know, it doesn't really speak to me, and I thought, you know what, you're right, and then
I'd agree.
yeah,
definitely.
yeah,
But no, this is.
But it's great.
Like,
So, you know.
yeah. Okay,
The geese are not
Let's-
new. That's just vanilla. How it's been.
Fortress and then Spellbook.
yeah, Fortress and then Spellbook.
Okay, so what's the new thing with the Fortress? Oh, what is that?
It's just Eyes of Orthanc.
The fuck? What the fuck is that?
It's just right on in there.
Man just takes my birds away and gives me a Palantir. Jesus.
Yep.
That's really
Yep.
fucking.
All the
cool.
birds are dead.
Look at how good this
Oh
looks.
my god, you did. Kill
I know I
Yeah.
did this, but
I just
I'm still very happy.
And
It fits in pretty well.
yeah, it does. I had to redo the torches in order to get it to fit. So like they have new
They look
effects.
better, frankly, than they did before.
Yeah, they do look better.
cool. Oh, there's you added a lens flare onto the effects too. Good. Or was that always there?
Yep.
I don't even know.
I added the lens flare. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks good. Yeah, that's
So
good
they got new torches. I had to go through and like edit their damage states and everything because I had to remove one, and
Oh my
that was
God,
the whole thing.
Thomas.
But yeah.
Well.
Yep. So
you might
that's there
make a
now.
note to slow those torches down a bit. They're a bit fast.
Slow them down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also,
Yeah. I
maybe
think that
slow them down a touch, just a touch.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could do that. I think they're just using like an existing fire effects, but we can make like a unique one for them and adjust it. Yeah, we can do that.
Excavations. And they still get the
Oh,
focus system.
yeah. They're you get focus on vermin. Did I name that? Did I name that vermin hordes?
Vermin horde.
Vermin hordes.
I think they could use
Yeah,
a
that
different name.
does.
I feel like someone
Yeah.
else did that. I don't
Yeah.
remember. It was maybe been a question in the team channel, like, what should we name this? I think someone
Yeah,
said
I
something.
don't remember. Yeah, I don't remember.
I don't know.
think-
Maybe it was me.
I think Corrigan coded that. I can't remember, or maybe he didn't. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't
Either
understand.
way.
Apparently, my eye for detail. You were lying about that. So
Yes, entirely. All
Okay.
of this other stuff turns out it wasn't real. Yeah. Okay.
okay. So Spellbook. It's time.
Okay.
There's some fun new goodies here.
Palantir looks the same. More chant. Okay. Slaughter the weak.
Slaughter of the week.
For 15 seconds, target enemy units suffer 15% damage and armor.
It's basically the Crayvine debuff, but instead of like being attached to the birds, it's just a single target.
Oh, okay. Ooh, cool effects. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, by God. Bye,
Oh,
buddy.
they got him.
They got him.
Took him out.
They took him
Yep.
out.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Politics, I will
Sharkies,
die.
lackeys. Okay.
Sharkies lackeys.
It's
And this
it's
one-
Phil Burney.
And then the next one.
Blood Rapture. All Isengard
Blood
orcs
Rapture.
and Urukai on battlefield
Blood
permanently
Rapture
gain
was
blood,
great. I looked at that.
granting them
Blood Rapture's
25% additional damage for 60 seconds. All fighting Urukai. So all Urukai. And or
However, I saw it. When I read what it was, I thought of it in like a Christian sense, where
What do you
like you get zapped up to heaven. But
Oh
it's
yeah,
like-
yeah, yeah.
it's like
That
bloody.
rapture, but it's like
That
real.
rapture, yeah.
God takes you to heaven, but he's real rough on you on the way up.
Oh
yeah, yeah,
Jesus!
It's cut you a little bit.
Oh Jesus!
It's like
Naked
you can enter eternity, but you're gonna get beat up a little bit.
Yeah, that'd be
Sons
fair.
of Overseers.
Yeah, it sounds right. Seems theologically sound.
Nearby roofs or structures generate 15% additional
my
resources. Can be upgraded with excavations from the fortress to increase. Oh wow, okay. And can also recruit. That's cool. That's very
Yeah.
much fitting with like just the orc over.
Yep.
The overtake, whatever. The
I
orcs overtaking Isengard.
did. Yeah, I did 2 of those buttons. I did the Overseas Tower and Blood Rapture.
Yeah, Blood Rapture especially looks great. The other one looks great,
Yep.
but Blood Rapture looks great. Great.
Yeah.
Great.
Which is funny because I spent way more time on the top one.
Yeah, this was just, Blood Rapture is just a screen cap, but it's perfect.
Yeah,
It's a rare occasion where a screen cap works as a button.
Overseer's Tower. It's this guy.
Yes, good.
Remember
It should
that?
be.
Yep, everything
I
around
saw
it.
you code that, and I was like, I know exactly what he did for that.
Yep.
Yep,
It's a
great.
great structure model. Look at that. Look at the light up at top.
It's really good. And so
It
this
holds up.
thing, when you get excavations from the fortress, it will also upgrade the
I saw that.
Overseer's Tower to have excavations.
Because
so
this
you
didn't
can-
have it.
Yeah. So the only problem is that effects does stack. So I tried to.
Oh
Yeah.
well.
But it's
Whatever.
okay. But yeah, so you summon that, and then it can get Orc Warriors, and it also because you don't have industry in this sub
Yeah.
factions, so you can use this to buff up it buffs all resource structures, so it buffs lumber mills, it buffs armories and furnaces and all that.
Everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's like
Also,
a small auditorium worth of people watching this. There's 100 viewers. Fucking crazy.
Wow.
that terrifies me.
Yeah, a little bit.
Nah, it's all good.
Why do you all care? I mean, I think it's great. But this is a niche, you know. That was
It's a
wonderful.
little bit of a neat. Okay,
the
so
still
now
FPS.
that you have a big ol' throng of Urukai, go ahead and cast
Wrong.
Blood Rapture.
All right, is it gonna crash my game? We'll find out.
You will taste man flesh.
Oh, nice. Okay, here we go. Yeah, no, that's a good.
So now, remember when I talked about Bloodlust earlier?
yeah,
Every orc and Uruk in Adventure White Hand has Bloodlust.
yeah.
And they can earn it through leveling typically, but if you use Blood Rapture, it gives it to them automatically. And
okay.
for 60 seconds, every melee orc outside of Manslayers and not trolls and not cavalry
cool.
can all of them can steal health for 60 seconds.
Oh, that's so cool.
So the idea for Bloodlust, like to make this faction work, one of the things in base Isengard is that the Uruks have kind of a damage drop off in the late game because they have Dunlendings who do a lot of damage. So in this, you can use Blood Rapture and give everybody a plus 25% damage bonus. And also when you're in a big fight and you cast it, they just like they use the blood effects when they fight, and they just like siphon health from everything.
That's
it's really,
awesome.
really cool.
Because yeah, it's a custom. Oh, cool.
Yep. And I guess the other thing is Sharky's Lackeys.
Oh yeah, here, let me get us.
Here we are.
Here we are.
Here we are.
It's your favorite assholes.
Yep.
Your favorite band of merry assholes.
Yep. We cloned ourselves and came to steal from your house.
Oh jeez.
Sounds about right.
Sounds about right.
Not wrong.
Me and all my other me's.
Those two shit.
Yep. So yeah, that's pretty much Adventure White Hand. It's not the most transformative of our adventure factions. It's a little bit different flavor.
It has ideas.
Yeah, it's steamy as fuck, and I love the little
Yeah,
end
it's
because
steamy,
you put the
it's-
details in with the
It
animations.
has ideas.
Like Mog is just fucking cool. Oh,
It has
Mog
ideas
got
about
lightning bolted.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's got a lot of subtle changes. I think it's better. It's kind of a better subtle change than Durin's folk. So like it's much more transformative to the faction because like if you play a full skirmish with it, it actually plays really differently. Like the early game is really different. The things that you can do with the faction are different. Like Mog is like a huge game changer because you have this like big like anchor that you can kind of put in the front of your army that like Isengard doesn't really have. And yeah, it's a subtle change, but I've also heard a lot of people say like, you know, man, I wish I could play Isengard without the Dunlendings, and it's just like, I don't know, sure, here you go.
I mean, they're wrong, but yeah.
Yeah, I know they're wrong. Yeah, don't get me wrong, I love Isengard. I love the Dunlendings, but this
Don't
is
worry,
like,
don't worry. There'll be more done.
yeah.
Oh, what did I say? Oh my god. Yes.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
Okay.
Okay, let me find what's the one we're doing next. There he is.
Durin's folk.
Durin. Do they stand
So-
ready?
Do what?
Do they stand ready?
They do. So not all of the changes to Durin's folk are in. In fact, some of them are a ways away, but they're I'm doing a little bit of a soft rework on Durin's folk. It's one of those factions that I like when I look at, especially like the incredible stuff that like you and like Corrigan have done all there, and I look at this and I'm just like, this is okay, I guess.
Of course, yes. I understand this. Yes.
Yeah, so I kind of decided to revisit this faction, and especially take like a lot of influence from like the Dwarf Holds, and also just influences from other things. And
Like your brain.
yeah, like what?
Like your brain.
Like my brain, yeah.
Which one should I choose? Oaken Shield or
Either one. There's no difference between them
Iron Foot.
right now. Yeah. And we're only gonna show off 2 things. Well, actually, we can show off 2.5 things in Durin's folk.
2.5.
So, yeah, 2.5. You want to go ahead and build a Grand Forge as well.
Will do.
I guess I could get what's his face? 1 ring.
Yeah. Did you know that you can go in and see a stat of how often you've started your game?
What? No.
Yes.
Like, yeah.
I don't know if I want to look
Yes.
at that.
It's in the skirmish.
I,
I or something.
I
Yeah,
don't think I want
it
to look
is.
at that. I mean, that's not going to be
Yeah,
mine
accurate.
Yeah, mine was going on 8,000.
Woo!
Yeah.
Nice.
Yep.
Oh boy.
So, to
Pretty
kind of in brief talk about the miners come from mines now, which seems appropriate. However, you can only get 1 battalion of miner per mine. But as long as they are active, they buff the production of the mine, and the more they level, the higher that bonus gets.
I love this so much. I hate that this is not an. Oh,
Yeah.
such a good idea.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah, that's fantastic.
Yeah, so they miners they have a few yet another thing voiced by me. That's weird. But they
You got so fast.
I love this model. Sorry to pat myself on the back, but I really like
it's
this
very good. It's very good. It's
I know it's
among
got-
my favorite of the dwarves.
I know it's got new animations. It's got
Yeah.
Look at them.
Yeah.
Straight
So
dwarves.
go.
what do I
Other
do?
than that, like they have a smaller horde, just because they're cheaper, but they cost fewer command points, so you can get more of them. Going over to the forge real quick.
I forgot to build it. I built the mine. I built the mine instead.
Yeah. So if you go over to that other mine, you can.
Hold on, I'm letting the elder builders die.
Oh, you're good.
Okay, let me. So I'll build another group of mines.
Yeah. So you can build another one from that one.
Wow.
Dwarven miners, ready to work.
And the more mines you get, the more miners you can get.
How the fuck did you make it? Lost miners may be retrained at their respective home mine shaft. How the hell did you even?
Yeah, I know, right? This is so.
I told you.
Man.
I made a deal with the devil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. FG15 best coder in PFME.
So did I, but I just got depression. Oh, what did you say? What?
No, I don't want to do that. I'll be real. FG taught me how to code. So
Okay, good.
I'm always gonna tip my hat to him for that.
Okay.
So, yeah, if you want to go take a look at the forge real quick and go take a look at what is currently using the siege chambers button.
Okay. Siege
And
tools.
get siege tools.
The guardians can use the siege.
And you can buy that upgrade on the miners.
Flash.
They will,
I see the word flash flame.
and rotate the camera around real quick, so you can see the other side of it.
Oh. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
So
neat.
now the miners have flash flame,
What the fuck is this?
and you don't have to you don't need a target. You can just use it, but
Oh,
it does have
okay.
a really long cooldown.
Okay, we'll
I
just
kind of
throw
hate
it.
that hey ho line.
Nice.
Yep.
Oh, I love
They
that.
can throw a volley of flash flame, and they do not need a target, so they can put it ahead.
And there it is. Yeah. Oh, awesome.
For Durin.
Unit is so great.
Yes.
So they can throw
Outside,
flash
I
fire, which you might be thinking, but didn't the Worm Slayers have flash fire? We'll get to that.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't thinking that.
I wasn't.
Yeah.
I wasn't thinking.
But you're
It's
right,
okay.
they did.
Probably other people in the
Yeah.
chat were.
Yeah,
I'm never
the Worm
thinking.
Slayers are not ready.
What?
The Worm Slayers are not ready. Their abilities are not done. And,
okay.
But their models are in, and their models are different. So
Oh, okay.
which
What am I
you've
buying?
seen them. Oh yeah, next. Go ahead and go to the assembly is next
Oh, okay.
to show the deep recesses of my personal self abuse.
Oh, I love that.
Let's see. Somebody said I had such a hard time getting miners to train from the mine shaft. How did you manage it? Let's see. You have to mess with the queue production exit update. I believe there's like one module that's missing that's in the barracks that you have to add, and that's how you get it to work.
Oh, there you go.
Go ahead and destroy one of those mine shafts that you made real quick. Just
Oh.
detonate it.
Okay.
The miners in front of you right there, they have the bug right now where they step inside each other, but you'll see that they now have a button that says Lost Mine Shaft.
Oh,
So
the miner's
Yep.
whole mine shaft has been destroyed. Oh
Yep.
dear.
So if you lose a mine shaft with the miners, like they're not buffing anything anymore, and there's like no way to you can't like re-enable that buff, but you still have miners, and like they only cost 48 CP. I wanted them to be like you could make a lot of them, so
Oh wow.
um,
They lost
Yeah.
their mine shaft.
they lost.
We've
their mine
lost the
shaft.
mines. Oh man, I love this. It's so cool.
Hey, Zamadan, if that's how you say your name, that's exactly what they get, but I'll show that later. So
Okay. Oh, there they are.
okay, so this new unit is very, very filthy, absolutely filthy.
Look at all these.
These are the Eriluin Troll Slayers.
Rangers of the Blue Mountains have
I
arrived.
already see them fucking moving along. Okay, hold on.
And these were an extremely devastating method for me to fulfill my desire for axe throwers.
Oh, they're throwing axes.
Yeah. These Heirloom Troll Slayers are a weapon toggle unit. Also, you might notice I actually swapped the bone on the main weapon so that they toss their hand axe instead of their main axe.
Oh wow. Good.
Yep.
Hey, you did
And-
new projectile.
Yes, I
Thank
did.
you.
I did new projectiles.
Good. I was gonna suggest I could do them
Yeah.
for you, but I see you've done them.
Nope, I did them. I also did their forge
Okay.
blades.
At your service.
They also sporting the new cape tech as well. So
Oh yeah, let's talk about the new cape tech. For just a
okay,
second.
Yeah,
so
that
the new
stuff is
cape
so
tech. So
fucking
we
cool.
have,
You have.
or I figured out how to do physics with animations, so we can simulate. We can simulate things like capes. Like this isn't like live physics, like not when you're playing like a modern game, but like I can run an animation and simulate a cape, so that it basically generates the movement automatically.
Which is why these look so great. Look at them.
Yeah, which is why they look so good. Yeah. So yeah, we have the ability to go back and do that. So we're gonna try to clean up some stuff and just really mess around and see how we can push that.
We're gonna do an Age of the Ring thing.
Yeah, we're gonna do an Age of the Ring thing.
again.
We have been doing Age of the Ring things with this new tech already. Yeah, there's some cool shit.
It will not affect FPS though.
No. This isn't Havoc physics. These are not actual physics. These are baked into the animation itself. So like, no, it doesn't affect anything like that. I think maybe for those of you who like are a little bit more animation savvy, you might understand what I'm talking about a little better. But basically, we can do a lot better cape animations now,
And sleeve animations for that.
and sleeve animations as well.
Elrond with long sleeves, hopefully. Yes.
Yep. That's on the list. So if you wanna, the axe throwers, they're borrowing some buttons from Dwarven right now, but they are if you want to toggle over to their great axes.
Oh, they can toggle.
Yep.
Whoa.
And they can use big old great axes, and these axes, they attack very slowly, but they can knock down trolls with them. And they just like BFME1 Rangers, if you remember.
Yes.
And,
Yes, I remember.
they attack very slowly. A couple of their attack animations I did entirely from scratch. But they attack very slowly, but when they hit very, very hard. Oof. Wargs don't even care.
Yeah, they're just going.
Come on, dwarves. Take your axes this way.
There is, if you want to show off how they fight trolls, there's a troll to the south. Kind of the southeast, there's a troll lair down there.
Oh god, my camera. Let me fix that there. Alright, please just charge him normal. Okay, there we go. Oh, they are
Yeah,
slow.
big ol'-
Okay. Big attacks.
Yeah, they attack very slowly, but they deal, I think they deal about 300 damage per strike.
Holy fuck.
So they hit. They have a long wind up, but they hit very hard. And their axes, when they're throwing axes, their axes hit pretty hard too. They are not tanky though.
It's great. Sorry.
Was that?
Go ahead. I said I love the. I know it's hard to balance these things like in competitive things with like a really slow one and like a big like impact damage is just awesome.
Yeah,
It's such a
Mhm.
great
yeah,
way
they
to
hit,
like, vary
yeah.
things up.
Yeah, they hit really hard. Even though they are ranged units, they don't have the same kind of like armor profile as like archers do. They also they aren't anti-cav, but they do have fairly high crush armor, so they can take a charge. They're primarily like when you use them in Durin's folk, you'll be using them to throw axes, but like if there's a troll, then they can jump in and really go after that troll. They also use a really cool tech that I've been working on as well, where if they get surrounded in melee while they have their throwing axes out, they can automatically engage them in melee very effectively. So
Yeah.
if
So the old ranger mechanic, yeah.
yeah,
If you
I've
want, but
actually been messing
being
with that.
reliable.
Yeah, I figured out how to make it reliable. So
Good.
I love
it works.
how you're working on new tech. Like, it's just,
I mean, it's not really new tech. It's just figuring
Yes,
out
it
how
is.
code works.
it is.
Okay, so if
It
you
is
hit
pretty
him,
great.
if you hit him with that axe, if they could actually get a hit off,
Oh no.
I'm so proud of this.
There we go.
there we go.
I'm so proud of you, Webley.
Oh, me?
You're so awesome.
Thanks,
This
Dad.
this stuff is great. Hey, you know, no problem, Dad. This
Yeah,
is-
thanks,
I
Dad.
love
so
all-
cool.
Yep. So they can just smack him around.
That's all. Oh my god, he just flies.
They just knock him down.
Troll slayers.
Yeah.
Throw your axes at him.
I have so much fun still, just like looking in the team channel like every day and just seeing, oh, cool thing, oh, cool
Yep.
thing, and it's all just running on its own. It's great.
Oh, they won.
They are gonna get a new ability that's probably gonna help them out a little bit here, which is that they will get a new ability that grants crush armor to themselves and
Oh, good, yeah.
crush armor to themselves and other heirloom dwarves. So they will get that, and that's probably gonna help them kind of brawl the trolls a little bit better. So because right now, if you just send them to go engage in melee, it's kind of a 50-50 on whether or not they're gonna win. But they are kind of a micro unit a little bit. They're not really one you can like build a whole lot of. Like you can have like one or two, but like if you kind of toggle their abilities in a really kind of smart way, like if they hang back, they do a ton of damage with their axes. So yeah, and also like I mean, I mess with stats kind of. Yeah, there it is. I love that.
Yes.
I mess with stats. I haven't done a lot of testing on the Troll Slayers. Like obviously, like whenever we release, I will make sure that they live up to their name. So don't worry about that.
No, that's just Tengu being a trolly asshole. You're good. He's just being a meme though.
No, it's fine. I mean, I just want to say that, like, you know, when you show something cool, like, it's one of those things, like, whenever you're, like, you know, playing, like, Total War Warhammer or something, and you see a unit that just looks incredibly awesome, and then find out that it's, like, the worst thing in the roster, it's, like, that's like, one of my least favorite things, and I, you know. But yeah, I guess one other thing we show in Durin's Folk is the Worm Slayer's visual are in, which I've actually been in for a while, but they don't have their new abilities or anything yet, but they are in if you want to show them off, because they do look different.
I don't even remember what they look like, so yeah, I do want to see them.
Yeah.
I don't remember anymore.
About some protection. The road goes ever on.
It's Gollum! He's getting away!
Oh my god. This is an ancient effects. My goodness.
Which one is that?
This is
Oh, that
3.0.
one?
This is the merchant's effects. It's just some like gold fouling that I found on YouTube or something. And like I think a dwarf making like a sound.
That's cool.
It's old. I'm glad you think it's cool.
I mean, I think it's cool, you know.
Good. I wanted like gold or something like falling out of their pockets or something, you know. This is smart.
Gold falling out of their pockets.
Yeah.
I can animate
Merchants.
like very low poly coins and then have them.
That kind of
And
just
then-
like fall out from them because the
Yeah,
thing
I
is it
could
needs to be
easily-
because it's
Well,
on
not
like
easily,
every
but I
dwarf.
could do that.
Yeah, and I would probably I don't know because it would because
It'd be very low poly, and I could have them like I could do very basic physics stuff too now, so I can have them fall.
have them
and then
fall
they can scatter on the floor.
because it would be on every unit. But like have
yeah,
like,
it's totally impractical.
it's
It would
impractical, but you know. dream.
It's possible.
It's fun to think about.
Full
Though.
bags of gold, just dwarves running around with them. You know, just the visual.
Remember that long conversation we had recently about adding a bird? Yes. That was so fun.
Yes.
It's,
It was so great.
okay.
Oh,
Worm Slayers.
okay.
These-
Yeah, they're the
I love
So,
theory
there's a-
crafting. Sorry.
So there's a little bit of a story about why these guys are here and why they're different. Which is that these guys are actually Adventure Last Alliance rejects. When Sappy made the plan, one of the things he asked for were these Worm Slayers with the great axes, and so I kit bashed the model. I added like capes and did all that, did a bunch of custom animations for them, and then when we were like reviewing everything, it's like these things don't really fit. Like it doesn't really make sense for them to be in LA. So we got the idea, hey, let's just stick them in Durin's folk, and so here they are. They but like when I did the flash fire with the miners, I started thinking like, well, I don't really think it makes sense for both of these units to have flash fire. So I started thinking of other ideas of what they could do. And right now they just behave like Worm Slayers, but they will behave a good bit differently when I finally finish this this push I've been working on for like 4 days. But
Yeah.
Well, there's no place.
You shall wait. Move it out. This way, dwarves. Keep moving.
but yeah, the idea of them is that they'll be a little bit slow. Oh yeah, the Dwarven captain.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the dwarf
Yeah.
captain.
The Worm Slayer captain.
Oh yeah. Oh, he's awesome. Look at that.
Yeah. He's using the Theoden animations for like max dwarf holds vibe.
Oh my god, yes he is. Hell yes.
Yep.
Dwarf.
Take your axes this way.
Worm Slayers and Airborne just stay the same. Everything you see here is just Durin's folk.
Take your axes
Because I'm ill.
Ill with the pill.
This is not all the changes coming to Durin's folk. This is just the stuff that I've got ready.
Yup.
But working on White Hand actually kind of inspired me a little bit because I was like, okay, if I can make these changes to like really differentiate. Oh yeah, I did that axe too.
Yeah, you did custom axes like for everything.
Oh yeah, these axes, I did like custom original axe designs for all these. It took me like 3 or 4 weeks to do all these.
And yeah, he was just sending, and I didn't know what to say because I'm like these look. Look, I don't know
Yeah,
what to say.
I didn't want to reuse anything, so I did 3
just wanna
completely
fucking-
original axe designs.
They look great.
Yeah.
I really like them.
My wife was making fun of me because she's like, you know, these things are going to be really tiny, right?
I mean, yeah.
And I said, I know. Don't talk to me about it. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
All this mod is just wish fulfillment, you know. At the end.
Yeah,
of it,
it's
for
just wish
us.
fulfillment.
for
and,
us.
Like,
you know.
yeah.
It's coping with the fact that the
There's no-
traditional. I'm sorry, I'm going to say it, but like traditional media isn't really helping us achieve Lord of the Rings dreams that we have.
I mean, yeah, you're right.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's what it feels like.
No, they're not.
I mean,
We're not getting the games that we want to enjoy, and so we gotta make them.
We're not getting
there's
the
a- there's
characters that
a-
we like.
There's
Yeah.
a troll you could slay over there.
Exactly. Fucking Slade.
Got him. Got him.
Got him. Goat ham.
Yeah.
Oh, we have dwarven archers. Out of bluey archers.
Yep.
I mean, these
Oh,
have been
yeah,
in, but you know.
Yeah, there's not a visual change, but Ballin's Khazad-dûm vets are a little bit different now.
Okay, can you?
In that they actually come from the barracks now instead of the redoubt.
They should also have new voice lines.
They do have new voice lines. You should absolutely show those off because they're phenomenal.
Hoobadoo?
Yeah. Harry and I worked on those.
Okay.
Yeah, they sound. I was very pleasantly surprised by those. They sound excellent.
Yeah. It's more serious. When I actually read that script that they had from Rise of the Witch King, I was just amazed at how shit it really was.
Yeah, it's just
Such a
like
terrible script.
it was like the idea. It was like the idea somebody had before they started writing down the lines. It like wasn't even a first draft. It was like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's
It's just like stupid jokes. And like,
yeah. Well, and that's
like the Scottish stereotypes. Yeah.
yeah. I mean, if there's one thing that upsets me, it's turning dwarves into just jokes. Like
Tolkien dwarves
Yes.
specifically in jokes.
yeah, Tolkien dwarves specifically. I
Upsets
don't
me
care about other stuff.
profusely.
Yeah, they're not jokes.
Yeah.
They're very serious. Yeah,
Yeah.
they really are.
If it was.
So
There's
the
the sons
reclaimers
of the- oh, I
moved.
can't get
The
them.
reclaimers moved over here for a couple reasons. The first one is that they are very visually cohesive with everything that comes from this structure because they're.
Oh, what the fuck, old Dwalin?
You not Old Valen's been in there.
Huh?
You didn't know Old Valen was there? He's in the live version.
Yeah.
Do you know how much I play this mod anymore?
Well, you played Rivendell.
Yeah, you
Yes.
play Rivendell.
I play Rivendell and I play like Woodland Realm.
Right.
You played Durin's folk once. You're like, this is all right.
Oh no, Durin's not.
Yeah.
I'm, you know, I'm
No, it's
me.
no. I mean the
And me. I'm so sorry.
Oh my god.
I get that.
Yeah.
I know, right?
At your service.
I'm balling.
What news from the Blue Mountains?
Better use.
Ballin may get some stuff. We'll see.
Ah, shit. I just remembered. I was supposed to be working on a ball and armor.
Mountain, let there be a fallen foe.
Oh, I forgot.
Oh my god.
There he
look at him.
is. I did his animations as well.
Oh my
You
god.
did, yeah.
Yeah. I need to fix some of them.
Wow.
This is our mountain.
Yeah, they're old-ish, but I like them quite a bit.
Stay
So.
close.
Yeah, there's just some stuff I can do better now. It's like it's not. I wouldn't do anything differently. There's just some things that I would fix.
The halls of our
So
ancestors must be secured.
you can only get one of these now.
Khazad-dûm belongs to the dwarves.
Oh my
But
god,
they
this
are
sounds so much better.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
You
We
know,
will reclaim our halls of old. We fear no orc.
Oh my god, the old ones. Yes, it's just like it's like the Black Orcs. I hate that set so much. I hate that the Mortal Orcs use that set.
hey,
That's at the top of my
I don't
wish
know.
list.
Write a script for me. I could do.
I think
orcs.
we have a Morgul Orc set. We have a Morgul Orc script, if I remember correct.
Okay.
Quite
If
possibly,
you,
I
I mean,
don't remember.
yeah.
There's a lot of stuff that needs attention. I don't remember.
So like you only get one of these guys, but they're kind of like an anchor unit now, and like they grant fear and terror immunity to dwarves around them, which is really cool.
Oh hell yeah.
And when they level up, they actually get magic damage on their weapons permanently, which is the idea of them like finding ancient
finding-
Khazad-dûm weaponry imbued with runes.
Yes, just like my game, just like our playthrough of Return to Moria.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That was fun.
And they also buff Ballin. I didn't want them to be like a big, especially with like a lot of the new stuff. I didn't want them to like overshadow other things because I really love them, but I wanted them to be like really connected to Ballin and Khazad-dûm. So they're in there, but there's some more stuff I'm not ready to talk about yet, but
Khazad-dûm belongs to the
yeah,
dwarves.
so a little sneak peek of some stuff coming to Durinsville.
Very cool. Durin's banner be a comfort to all. Oh my god, I forgot that. Yeah, he has new lines even. Fallen son of Fund. Oh god, what a cool mod.
Harry and I have been busy. I'm currently basically rewriting from scratch Dwarven Guardians as well.
Nice.
Those will be actual serious guards of Erebor now.
So more like what we have
So-
in like the Last Alliance.
Yeah. They'll be a fully new script that will refer to things that are relevant to them.
The Blue Mountains.
They'll be our serious guards of Erebor.
Guardians.
Yes.
Oh, I look forward to that.
It was very kind of you to say, Zamudel.
Yeah, I was just about to say. I was
Yeah.
reading that too. Yeah.
Well, I must
appreciate
say
that.
there's another good Lord of the Rings game. It's called Return to Moria. I really enjoy it.
Same.
Very good vibe. A very good vibe.
Yeah, it's.
And they have money.
They do.
Yeah. True.
Yeah, buddy.
They have money.
And they used it well because they nailed the dwarves. They did. Yeah.
Great game.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did.
Nailed them. I mean, the songs are apps. I listen to the songs while I'm at work sometimes.
Oh my god.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Actually?
Just put it on my playlist. Yeah, I have my fantasy nerd list. That's definitely been
Yeah,
added.
yeah. Sure.
Dude. Afka Durin Kudri. I know it now. Now I know Khuzdul. Shit.
Now, it's like the Matrix. Like he just like learns something.
Yep, I just learned so. Yeah, I learned another thing.
I know kung fu. I know Khuzdul.
I know. I know
Now you can get a job at the Dwarven embassy, I guess.
You're gonna work for Rings of Power.
I can.
yeah.
Maybe that'll be better.
Write endless amounts of like Dwarven runes that'll be in like background.
Yay.
Yeah. Great. And you can work with David Salo, who is a
Yay.
pretty genius linguist, I will say.
I mean, he is, yeah. This is cool though. God, where did my troll? Where did they go? I lost him. Did they die?
Troll Slayers?
I just want to look in them one last time. That's okay. I bought new ones. I don't know what happened to my other ones.
These, I say it over and over, but these Troll Slayers, 54 animations.
Jesus.
Not all original, but many of them were.
Well, you know what I'm gonna say again though?
What?
See that right there?
Yeah,
See that right there? You know
yeah.
what fit really
I know
well
you.
right
I know you
there?
got a thing.
You know
You got a
what fit
thing.
really well
They're
right there?
Yeah.
I mean, come on, man. They're troll slayers. Give them bare arms. It's not, or else I'm gonna fucking do it. But then you have to reapply the textures.
Don't threaten me with a good time. Yeah, go ahead.
It wouldn't be too bad. Also, these guys are one model. They're not two on the weapon swap. They're a single model.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So like the axe also to hide the throwing axe, it's just perfectly positioned on top of the one on their belt.
Wow. Because you can animate. You don't have to cheat.
Yep.
You can animate and add your own bones. We don't
We're
have
finally
to cheat.
there. We're finally there. We can just have
they have-
new things for everything. It's
Oh.
great.
Yeah, they have three different weapon swap animations. One for selected to
Yup,
swap, one
and
for
for while they're
attacking to
running.
swap. Yep.
Yes,
You might want
sir.
to be careful. Like if you're not careful, you're gonna end up with Laurie at your door, just like begging you to marry him. Like, this is what he likes. He's
No,
a
he and I- that's the-
animation
that's the thing.
pervert.
That's the thing is like he and I kind of enable each other because we both are
Yeah, it's
obsessed with
beautiful.
the same things.
I know, it's
like,
beautiful.
Like it's wonderful how somehow Wambly now works with Laurie.
It's crazy.
Great. Yeah, it's great. As like a very niche fan of like the BFME modding community.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of.
Yeah.
I'm fans of people on this team. I'm fans of this whole team.
Yes, I'm a big fan. This is really fun to
I love
see
seeing
people
what
do
people
stuff.
do. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fun. It's fulfilling for some reason.
Yeah. I had a lot of fun making those new guard. It was
The new
very
what?
fun. The new Royal Guard for Roll.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Did I tell you why I made them?
It's because of Harry, isn't it?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's even dumber.
Oh God. Okay.
Yeah. So I knew that they were inaccurate. I'm kind of bad. I knew that, but you know, whatever. What's his nickname? Elod. Elod said that he was working on something, and the thing he was working on. Well, let me just say it's a stream. Like, he's working on new Dunland stuff, and one of them is supposed to be like a mirror to the Rohan Royal Guard. And he said, "Yeah, I did like the two clasps, and I realized that you didn't on yours." It's like, "Oh yeah, that's right." Anyway, I just redo everything.
Anyways, here's
I have to redo
Wonderwall.
everything. That's
Anyway,
really
here's
why.
Wonderwall.
Yeah, that's why I opened the textures like.
Here's
this is all
Wonderwall.
Really bad. So
Fucking
it's
hell,
time to
man.
make new.
Oh my fucking God. This is how the mental illness continues.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's why everyone just disbelieved everything that we said in the end. That's just why. Because everything will
Yeah.
happen in the end.
But this is never gonna end. It's gonna go on for quite a while.
Durin is super work in progress, by the way.
Oh, okay, I forgot that was. I saw the thing, and I thought it was still
Yeah, his-
earthquake. Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah,
Durin was-
his mechanic is not finalized yet. So yeah.
Blessing is upon me.
It's fine, right?
I don't know how to.
It,
how do I
um,
summon?
You gotta. That's the thing is you gotta click on Fortress. So I'm not keen on that. You can show it. Actually, you know what? You can show what happens when he dies. You can get him to die.
Durin.
I'm on. They're on very. Well, I guess I could. Well, their
Kill him.
Their fortress.
With Restore Man.
Oh yeah, I'll just summon a bunch of Morgamirs.
Oh yeah, that's true.
He can
yeah.
take his
Morgos.
revenge.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should-
Morgos! It's Morgan time.
Yeah, you should show what happens when he dies. That is in.
Yeah. Look at those animations. Oh my fuck.
Oh yeah, I animated his beard.
Alright, pay attention now. He's gonna die. It's pretty quick, apparently.
This is Durin the Last, indeed. This is Durin's return.
This is the last time he'll wake from sleep. Afka Durin Kudrir.
I don't know if the effects is done on this, but
That's okay. Ah, yeah. Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
He turns to stone.
and go ahead and wake him up.
How do I wake him up?
Click on him with the power.
Ah. Afka Durin Kudrir. Oh, he woke up.
Yep.
Oh,
now he's
that's
back.
fucking wonderful. Oh my goodness.
So if you ever wonder where you left your Durin, or where your Durin is, it's where you left him.
It's where you left him. Where'd you leave your Durin last?
That's where you left him.
Durin.
Oh my lord.
Yeah.
Okay,
So-
hang on. Let me go off on a tangent.
Yeah, go for
Go off.
Durin the
Durin.
Seventh is supposed to be the son of Thorin Stonehelm. It depends on your interpretation. So, I think 2 years ago, a new
lore.
Tolkien book was released. It was called The Nature of Earth, and in it there was some new lore. And there was a line in there that basically said, "No, Durin is not a reincarnation. It is not like a new dwarf that kind of looks like Durin. He's literally reawakened. It's literally the same guy. He literally comes back to life." That is not reflected in the text of The Lord of the Rings, but it is like the latest writing of Tolkien on the subject that is in that book. And so we decided to follow that because it's fucking cool.
Yep.
We read that and we were all like, this is like the coolest thing ever. So we're gonna go
coolest
all in
thing
on
ever.
this. We're doing that. On that note, we have been, I wouldn't say reworking, but heavily improving certain elements of, firstly, the Fellowship of the Ring campaign. We're also going to soon. One of those things is related to Durin. So you'll definitely want to replay at least the Moria mission. I will say that.
Yeah, I mean, you're gonna.
Cool stuff in there.
You want to at least replay every single mission, is what you mean to say.
Yes, because they are changed.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
no.
improved.
There's so much cool things happening still.
Yeah. So it's not a reincarnation. No, he's literally coming back to life.
Well, yeah, it is in the text of Lord of the Rings, but in the additional work, the idea of his resurrection, his reincarnation, was changed to more of a resurrection.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it was actually my idea to have him turn to stone, because like we talked about like, because we talked about the idea of like, okay, if he died fighting the Balrog, how is his body not just completely obliterated? So.
Yes.
We got this idea of like, okay, maybe something preserves him. Maybe maybe he turns to stone. And so like recovering Durin's body from Khazad-dûm might have been, might have been something that might have been part of like the reclamation process of Moria, finding where he lay. and that was kind of the idea that we had. So we wanted to take that sort of idea that we had about the way that his lore works and turn it into a mechanic. That's
Yeah, and then we added like another unit. I think they appear in. And I think they appear here as well. Like Durin summons them. I think I'm not sure.
he
His
summons the
custodians.
he summons the he summons the custodians.
Yeah, the custodians.
I
Yeah,
have them somewhere.
Yeah, so
There
the
they are.
custodians is a new unit that was based around this new bit of lore as well, where they are like tasked with this ancient orders that are tasked with preserving and remembering Durin's resting place, and writing all that stuff down.
Yeah,
That's
they're
what
part,
these are.
yeah, they're part bodyguard, part chronicler. They, yeah,
Yeah, I wanted to get a
They-
banner carrier.
Oh,
for
new
them.
rubble staves for all of the Misty Mountain structures there as well, bro.
Ooh. Good.
Yeah.
Very good. Alright, there we go. I wanted to get the banner carrier because every single time I zoom on these every time I go into Last Alliance. The book.
you got the book.
And then the shield as well.
Yeah.
It's just it's lovely. By my beard.
By my clippy weird ass fucking beard in that animation. Yes. Those animations are not great. The Guardian.
Does he have beard bones? Or the Guardians do.
I think they do, but they're all. That set is terrible.
Yeah.
Don't put it on your list. Don't bother, please.
No, I'm not going to. Well, that's the thing is like when I had the idea for the troll slayers, I was like looking at the axe throwers and oh my god, that skeleton might be the worst one in the mod. Like it's awful. Like their
never
knees come
used
down
it,
to their. I know their knees like come down to their feet. It's terrible. Like
Yes,
their proportions are even worse than the Witch King. Like it's awful.
Wow.
And
Yeah.
Witch King sucks.
yeah, it's worse.
Awful,
So
really.
so Gimli it was.
Gimel E.
Yeah, Gimli E.
Should be on YouTube. I'll probably put this on YouTube. Yeah. Probably.
Haven't
I
said
remember.
yeah, haven't said anything too repulsive. I don't think.
No.
No.
Not this
I
time.
made a few sly comments here and there, but yeah, it's fine.
Oh,
You
yeah.
love our sly comments.
Yeah.
Oh, you know. I can speak. All right. I think that's good.
Can you
good
show
content.
the Royal Guard and Erkenbrand? Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, I can do that. Let me find a map. I forgot that Erkenbrand was in.
Yeah, I'm still working on his animation update, but
Oh, sure.
Here, I'll find a.
which that'll be a minute, but it's coming along
Where's the
nicely.
tasting map? Alright, there we go.
No more floating sword though.
Yeah. No more horrible cape.
Yeah. Yeah, it took a while to get that set up to work.
But Trump president, so.
No! Shut up!
Do we really win? No.
No!
Anyway, let's move on really
I
quick.
don't.
Sorry.
Yeah.
How could you do this?
Erkenbrand is getting recloaked, basically. Yeah.
He's getting recloaked. Yeah, he's not getting custom animation. Well, like actually, I believe Laurie's actually done a few
Yes.
custom animations
Yeah.
for Boromir, and those are coming over. But he's done like one or two.
Yeah,
But
you guys can't
those
say
are coming
anything.
over. Basically, we were talking about with like the physics simulation we can do now. We're re-simming his cape basically, so that his cape is like really cleaned up and works a lot better and transitions properly. A lot of really nerdy animation stuff. But
Boromir's cape is like the worst.
yeah, Boromir's cape is terrible. Like if you watched it, it like kind of wads up like a horrible like wet towel, and and so we're basically fixing that. He also Boromir's sword has floated away from him a while. You can actually see on Erkenbrand how far away his sword is from his hand, and we're going in and fixing that. So
Yeah. Well, did I see clipping in the animation there?
in that one,
Oh boy. Yeah, there's something. The head turns very, very far. These.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at him go. Look at him go. It's like, whoa. Okay, it's a bit far, maybe. Maybe just that. Good lord.
Look at him though.
could-
That new
yeah, it could
model.
potentially
Fucking hell.
Swordsman, attention!
Yeah, I'm very proud of this. I had a lot of fun making.
The Edoras Kingsguard.
King Theoden's elite.
New horses.
We guard the line of Eorin.
Finally. But I made sure to not change the actual model too much. Because then all the other horses would look out of date compared to this. Which would be a nightmare.
All the other horses would get jealous.
Thank you. Yes. Thank
So
you.
we'd have to redo all of them.
I would have. Yeah. I did.
Conqueror Edoras
So
you.
no.
defend it.
Oh no! No
They're
banner.
remarkably
I shouldn't have.
improved.
I shouldn't have bought a banner.
Oh no, that's not done yet. But it'll be done. The banner carrier will finally have a helmet that I didn't even know existed this year. Hama in the film has a special helmet, a special royal guard helmet with like a golden sun on it that the rest don't have. I didn't know that. So we're adding that for the banner carrier. So to add, tick one more box
Yeah.
because you got it.
You got it.
Yet another
You gotta
box.
tick
We are ready.
Never knew
Guard
that.
the line of Eorin.
Crazy. Crazy. Yeah, that's what
For
we're
all this
talking
time.
about. Yeah. The smallest details.
Oh
Yeah,
my god!
I will
look at that.
probably redo Theoden, Eomer, and Theodur.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Huh?
probably.
Huh?
We'll see. We'll see.
Do you want my head that I made for Theodred?
Yes.
I'll have to find it again.
Theoden only for the armored version. I love it still. But yeah, I looked at the armor and I was like, this is actually not that complex. It used to be complex, but I look at it now, I'm like, yeah, this is not hard. I can just do this. It's pretty easy to just paint it, you know. So I think I will. I don't know if it'd be for 9.0, but I will eventually.
Sons of
yeah.
Eor, here for your service.
Just because you can.
Because we're working on new tech that will allow us
New
to
tech.
have more frequent
Do
updates.
you want to talk about that, or do you still want to wait?
Well, so let's say the launcher is going to be significantly improved.
Because I think,
and,
yeah, because I think
yeah.
something should be said eventually soon. Yeah.
Eventually, yeah. No, I've not
Good
redone
times.
Theoden for the Two Towers campaign. I've only done non-armored version.
Oh, that's
Iron Hills Dwarves. I
oh,
would love
that's-
to do new Iron Hills Dwarves.
Yeah,
but
that's,
I don't think I will, but I would love to.
that's pretty funny that you say that, Vega.
Yeah, that is funny that you say that.
That's pretty funny.
All right, let's cancel the stream, and I'd like to know what you're talking about. Oh,
Just laughing like a couple of maniacs.
yeah.
No, that is where we should end it, though.
Yeah.
Alrighty, y'all.
Maybe
Oh,
go ahead.
what? Nope. What do you want to say?
I was gonna say that like we're like with the dwarf stuff. I think that maybe it was partially inspired by the fact that my beard is like down to like my sternum. So I think I'm dwarfing out a little bit.
Jesus. Well, I'm clean shaven.
Incredible. All right, y'all.
I have to go for a second, but the stream is over anyway. I'll be back.
Yeah. Let me end
probably
this.
in like a second.
I will end the stream now and say goodbye, everyone. Thanks for joining. We'll stream again sometime in the future.
Farewell.
Farewell.
Kiss your dog on the mouth.